Time now for the Sports Six Pack with Andrew Rogers.
You know the drill. You heard the music. That means send in your questions for the Sports Six Pack alongside Shane Schillerberg, who announces them my way. I'm Andrew Rogers. We're at Hale Varsity Club, the best place to enjoy a six-pack. Come on down. The food is fantastic. It's great. It's greatly priced. I say greatly in favor of the customer. The deals, the drinks are fantastic, whatever it is. And if you want even more deals, use that promo code AR when you sign up for HaleVarsity.com. You'll get a subscription and you'll get all the perks here at the restaurant. But now it's time to turn our attention to our six-pack, Shane. I call it a figurative six-pack because we aren't literally drinking yet. We will be right after this, but start us off.
Question number 1.
Is it finally the time Creighton gets over the hump against Arizona State tonight?
I hope so. I'm going to say yes. I know we're still waiting on the status of Ryan Kalkbrenner. I've been following our guy, Joel Lorenzi, pretty closely just to see if anybody can provide me a slight bit of information, but look, it's time Creighton starts to figure it out, and how do you do that? Well, for one, it starts about taking away the paint. A lot of open looks. I shouldn't say open looks. A lot of easy ball movement for BYU in that basketball game. They quickly moved it around, and it was noticeable. It was noticeable that Kalkbrenner was not there. You lose height down low, that big body presence that offers not only shot blocking ability, but it deters a lot of players outside of the paint. And then even offensively, you're losing your big guy down low, somebody that's been your leading scorer all year. Having him back is crucial. Now, that being said, Creighton needs to find a way to win without some of their key players. And in games against BYU, that's where I agreed with my guy DB on Coffee and Cream this morning. You can't make excuses, but in this case, if Kalkbrenner was in the game, you win that basketball game. There's no doubt in my mind. So if he's back tonight, yes, they get over the hump. They take down Arizona State, and then they can, I don't want to say sit back and relax, but turn their attention to Big East play.
Question number 2.
Speaking of crucial, are you in the fantasy football playoffs?
Yeah, I am. And I missed the playoffs, though, in my fantasy league, Shaner, that I podcast for on our network.
Well, that's crucial.
And, oh, man, it was devastating because it goes back to that mistake that I talked about last week with Rashad White. Because I ended up beating the sixth-place team this week, and that would have put me in the playoffs. So that league I'm not in.
You went back to that? It came back to that?
It came back to that. Isn't that crazy? In all 4 other leagues I'm in, 1 league I have a bye. No, 2 leagues I have a bye.
Do you need a shot to follow your beer there?
Yeah. Can you drop one in, like an Irish car bomb for me? That's what I need. Yes, I'm in the fantasy playoffs, 4 leagues. Follow along. God Bless Fantasy Football. Final episode. Here's a teaser. Tomorrow, Tuesday. Check that out. It's the fantasy playoff episode.
Question number 3.
What's the best Christmas gift you've ever gotten?
Ever?
Ever.
We talked about Christmas shopping today, so I know where this question originated. Best Christmas gift ever. Gosh, I've gotten a lot of great things over the years. I'm just trying to think back to anything. Are there any sentimental things? I remember I got dice ornaments from my mom one year, and I was so sad that I got them. And because my brother got a truck, a Ford F-150 ornament truck. Because we always get a new ornament every year, but she did that because she played into my interests, which was I'm a gamer. So I've grown to appreciate that gift a ton.
Because you play craps, all that kind of stuff.
She does not want to throw
gives
lighter
into that?
fluid on my gambling spree. No. I've gotten autographed memorabilia before. That's been great. Best gift ever. I don't know, man. Like, that's hard. It's a lot of years to think back on. I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. I've been so blessed. I've gotten a lot of great things. I can't just name one. I know that's a poor, pissy response to this question.
Well, you never know who's listening.
I'm not even worried about that. I just wish that I could think of my best Christmas gift ever. I don't know. I don't have one for you, Shaner.
Question number 4.
What's the best Christmas gift you've ever given?
I don't know. It's such a broad question. Best I've ever given? I'm just trying to even think back to last year what I gave. I gave all my family some UNO gear. Former stop of mine. Best gift I've ever given. I just like to personalize gifts. This is what I'm going to say. I don't know, because I've personalized a lot of gifts over the years to fit the individual, and especially in my family.
Well, what's the best reaction you remember? Who got the best reaction? Your mom? Your girlfriend? Your dad?
I remember I gave my dad boat erasers one time because he has a pontoon boat, and he really liked those.
Yeah, see, that pops up there. That'll probably do it right there.
All right, we'll go with that.
Question number 5.
Best prop bet for Monday Night Football tonight.
Prop bet. Cardinals, Patriots. This is a hard game. It's not going to be a lot of scoring. I don't think it's going to be a lot of running either. I'd like to take DeAndre Hopkins in something. Okay, I'm going to do a quick little bit of research here. I want to see what DeAndre Hopkins has done his past few games. I know a lot of people like Ramondre Stevenson in the reception category too, so keep that in mind.
Well, don't mind me. I'll just be over here drinking.
Yep, thanks.
Maybe playing some craps.
Yeah, maybe. I would take DeAndre Hopkins over in receiving yards. Now, is he Shane? What do you think? Is he?
What is it? 125?
All right, I am on to the game right now. Give me a sec. You're not going to let me dig deep on the computer. I bet his receiving yards here, we'll just make it easy. I bet his receiving yards are like 74.5. I'd take the over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely take the over on that.
I'd even get maybe cheekier, go to 84.5 at plus money. Why not?
Do it.
Why not?
Why not?
Let's go to our final one. Let's drink beer number 6.
Question number 6.
Who is your sneaky NFL make the playoffs team?
Who's yours, Shane? Is it the Raiders?
It's not the Raiders.
5-8. Hey, they're not out yet. The Broncos are, though, in the AFC West, but not them. My sneaky make the playoff team. I mean, even though the Jaguars beat the Texans, they're not my sneaky team to make it. Titans are a better team than what they showed out to be. Give me... I said this earlier, and I may say it again, the Commanders. 7-5-1. The Seahawks are 7-6. And that's the only team that they have to surpass. The Giants also 7-5-1, but the Commanders to me have been my sneaky team to make it for a while. That's mine in the NFC. If you look at the AFC, go with the...
I could see the Commanders doing it. Just everything that they've gone through. There's always a team like that. It seems like they go through a lot and then they kind of bounce back, a year or so later. So Commanders could definitely be it.
And I think even watch out for the Patriots. Watch out for Bill Belichick and the Pats. That defense is nothing to mess around with.
Yeah,
so
we don't need them bouncing back.
I would say them in the AFC and then the Commanders in the NFC. But I really like the Commanders. I should have bet on them to make the playoffs a couple of weeks ago. That would have been some good money.
Feeling tipsy yet? Catch more of Andrew Rogers from 7 to 9 in the morning on Hail Varsity Radio.